Your steps grow slower now. Maybe it's the hour. Late still, with the air cooling just enough to make your breath cloud faintly. Or maybe it's the weight of all those unseen hands behind the manuscripts. You don't feel alone anymore. Timbuktu is no longer just sand and shadows. It's alive with invisible authors, gentle ghosts moving between the margins. You wind through another corridor, this one flanked by pale mud brick walls with tiny latticed windows. Above you, wooden beams jut like teeth from the upper floors, supporting nothing now but once the anchors of awnings and shade cloths. Everything here seems to lean inward, as if even the buildings are whispering, "Come closer." You stop in front of a recessed doorway painted a fading ochre. There's a delicate carving around the lintel. Simple motifs, some geometric, some floral. A telltale sign you've arrived at a family home of some means. Not aristocrats, but educated perhaps. Respected. And as you slip inside, you realize this was a teaching house. A table sits in the main room, low to the floor and wide enough for several students to sit cross-legged around it. There are ink stains on the surface, grooves worn into the wood where elbows rested, and little faded scribbles in the corners, practice marks. Arabic letters looping over and over, and beneath it all, faint traces of fingerprints. Small ones. Tonight's mainstream fact is this. In Timbuktu, education wasn't confined to mosque schools. Many children, boys and girls alike, received instruction at home. Women who were literate often served as private tutors to their children, nieces, and neighborhood girls. These weren't formal schools, but they were just as foundational. And your delightfully odd tidbit. In one 15th century home, archaeologists found a clay pot sealed with wax. Inside, dried beetles, crushed to produce a reddish ink pigment. Apparently someone thought beetle ink was especially long-lasting. Whether it was the color or just an experiment gone rogue, we'll never know. But the pot was stored alongside writing tools, so someone clearly meant business. You walk further into the house, now quieter than a breath. In a back room, there's a low shelf with a few bound volumes. Not the Grand Qurans or legal texts, but smaller, more practical books. Grammar lessons, Arabic proverbs, and one curious little volume simply titled Sayings of Mothers. It's handwritten, of course, in slanted script with ink that starts dark and slowly fades. Some entries are only a line long. Always rinse the inkstone, or your words will be dirty.